안녕하세요. Hello K-friends, welcome back to my channel. How are you spending this summer? Today I will introduce a refreshing homemade naengmyeon recipe, cold noodles, that you can enjoy in this hot summer. The combination of cold noodle and savory broth is truly delightful. Shall we make it together? How to make a pickled radish. Cut the Korean radish into appropriate sizes and slice it thinly. Place the thinly sliced radish into a jar or a glass container. Pour 1 cup of water into a pot. Add half cup of vinegar, add half cup of sugar, add 1 tablespoon of salt. Stir well until the sugar dissolves. Bring it to a boil. When it starts boiling, turn off the heat and pour it over the sliced radish. Let it cool completely and then refrigerate it. It will be ready to eat after a few hours. How to make the beef broth. Today I will be using beef brisket for the broth. Cut it into large pieces. This will reduce the cooking time. Soak the sliced beef in water for about an hour to remove any excess blood. After an hour, transfer the beef to a pot. Add 3 large slices of Korean radish. Also add half a pear with no seeds. Add 1 onion, cut it in half. Add 3 slices of ginger. Add 10 cloves of garlic. Add 3 green onions. Add a bit of whole black peppercorns. Pour about 4 liters of water into the pot and bring it to a boil over high heat. As it starts to boil, skim off any foam that rises to keep the broth clean. Partially cover the pot to avoid overflowing and let it boil for about an hour over high heat. After 1 hour, remove the meat and vegetables. Let the meat cool down and later slice it for garnishing. Now let's season the broth. To enhance the taste, add about 2 tablespoons of gukganjang, Korean soy sauce for soup. Add about 1 tablespoon of salt. Add 4 tablespoons of sugar. Bring it to a gentle boil. When it starts boiling, turn off the heat. Let it cool to the room temperature. Add 4 tablespoons of vinegar to the cooled broth. Taste it and adjust the seasoning with sugar, vinegar, and salt according to your preference at this stage. Once the seasoning is to your liking, store it in the refrigerator to chill and serve it cold. Preparing the garnish. For the garnish, cut the cucumber in half and then slice it thinly. Cut the boiled eggs in half. Peel the pear and remove the seeds. Then cut it in half and slice it thinly. Thinly slice the cold beef. The remaining beef can be sliced into thin pieces and stored in the freezer for later use in dishes, like mandukguk or tteokguk. How to boil the noodles. Today I will be using dried prepackaged naengmyeon noodles. The amount is enough for 4 servings. There is a soup base included in the package. Since I'm making the broth from scratch today, I won't be using the soup base. If you find it difficult to make the broth, you can use the prepackaged soup base. The package also comes with mustard sauce. Boil water in a pot and cook the naengmyeon noodles according to the package instructions. The package I have recommends boiling for 5 minutes. Stir occasionally while boiling. After 5 minutes, there was a lot of starch in the water. Turn off the heat and rinse the noodles thoroughly with cold water. If you have ice, you can add it to the water for rinsing. After rinsing the noodles in cold water, divide the noodles into individual portions and place them in serving bowls. Pour the cold broth over the noodles to make them even cooler. Now let's add the prepared garnish. Put some sliced beef. Place a few slices of pear, Put some cucumber strips. Put some pickled radish. Finally, add half a boiled egg. You can also add a little mustard according to your taste. Very healthy and refreshing homemade naengmyeon is ready. When eating cold noodles, they go well with the galbi. How was today's recipe? I hope you get the chance to taste this wonderful dish. Thanks for watching. I will see you next week. 감사합니다. 안녕히 계세요. Bye bye.